Battlefield has been notoriously bad at showing weapon stats. Just look at this. All you see here are some arbitrary lines describing the damage and accuracy of the guns, and whether one gun may be better than the other by another arbitrary amount. This is not just a Battlefield 5 issue, it is a Battlefield issue. The entire series of games has always been bad at telling the players exact way the weapons perform. It often leaves out the most important stats, the damage, the recoil pattern, the bullet velocity, and so on. Players are eventually left on their own to just sort of figure it out by feel, or back in the days they may watch one of the videos that Level Cap or Westy and many other content creators used to make that show the weapon stats. But recently, you probably haven't seen many of those videos, if at all. Only a handful of content creators, myself included, would perhaps release just a handful of videos talking about the new weapons and may include a few basic stats that can be found in the codes. But that is simply not good enough. I think everyone should have access to all the details of the weapons and make an informed decision on their weapon of choice, and that's exactly what I'll be talking about today. See, back in Battlefield 3 and 4 days, there's a website dedicated to this particular issue, and many of you probably already know, and that is the Symthic group. Pretty much all the content creators making videos on weapon reviews were basing their conclusion on stats provided by this group. Pretty much anything you want to know about a weapon was available, like the damage model, time to kill chart, accuracy plots, recoil and spread, bullet velocity, attachment effects, and so on. But unfortunately, because of various reasons, this website had shut down earlier this year. Once again, the players are sort of left in the dark. But if you have been following my channel for a while, you know I have been doing a bunch of stats videos on tanks and so on. All of these numbers were actually made available by the group of people behind the original Symthic projects. There was no fancy sites or whatnot, but there are people kind enough to extract some of the game files. The raw numbers were there for anyone to look up if they so wish to do so. But of course, not everyone has the time or understanding of all these numbers to try to figure it out or to cross-analyze every weapon on their own. And that is a real issue, and it is quite frustrating. But this is coming to an end, at least unofficially, as this has nothing to do with DICE. The Symthic group, which still had an active Discord channel the whole time, and people who are dedicated to the franchise, are going to relaunch their website soon. There is no set date so far, but I'm guessing within the next month or so. This is all voluntary and without the official support, so I can simply say thank you to this group of people who take their own time to supplement what DICE should have done in the first place. But before their release, there is something you can do to actively contribute to their efforts. There is currently a survey available asking what specific content you would like to see on their websites. From general ideas down to the nitty-gritty of the site user interface. I think it will be immensely helpful for the Symthic team, and I'll put the link down below in the description. I'll also put a link to their now mostly deactivated website so you can get a sense of what the new website will look like. And from there, you can give your suggestions in the survey. And that's it for the video. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to leave those in the comment section below. You can also join my Discord channel. And as a matter of fact, you can also join the Symthic Discord channel if you want to know more about this ongoing project. I hope you all have an amazing day, and see you again soon.